As he pulls up at 5G, he converts his speed into height to perform his first manoeuvre, the hammerhead. Flight Lieutenant Hughes was born in Carmarthen, South Wales, and started his flying career in the Royal Air Force in 1989, flying a VC-10 out of RAF Norton, and then as a search and rescue pilot on the Sea King. From the end of this half horizontal, Bob will push -2G to level the aircraft upside down for the inverted pass. This is Bob's first year with the tutor display. He is operating a base of 500 feet, except the two final passes at 300 feet. The next two manoeuvres are the wing over and the ballistic roll, which Bob can use to gain energy for the next part of the sequence. The ballistic rolls are flown towards you in an off-crowd wind and away from you in an on-crowd wind. Displaying the tutor requires careful energy management due to its low power-to-weight ratio. When not displaying, Bob is a qualified flying instructor on 115 Squadron based at RAF Tutor, where he trains the future generation of Royal Air Force pilots, as well as converting frontline pilots into qualified flying instructors. During his varied career, Bob has amassed over 8,000 flying hours on 15 different aircraft types. This next manoeuvre is the half Cuban, and after this, Bob will enter the slow roll. Get your cameras ready for some great angles. Throughout the slow roll, Bob will skillfully coordinate elevator, rudder and aileron inputs to keep the lift vector pointing upwards. This prevents him from descending towards the ground. The tutor has a top speed of 212 miles per hour and can achieve maximum positive 6G, meaning that the pilot is subjected to forces 6 times stronger than gravity. Next we have another wing over, a combined pitching and rolling manoeuvre, used to turn the flight path through 100. Every wing over is slightly different as Bob carefully selects his flight path to cater for differing wind conditions and aircraft energy states. The tutor is constructed of a carbon composite material and has a 180 horsepower Lycoming piston engine. Bob now rolls 90 degrees whilst pointing straight up, before completing a stall turn at almost 0 airspeed. The two 90-degree turns allow Bob to continue in the same direction. The tutor is operated by No. 6 Flying Training School in partnership with Babcock International Group, primarily flying University Air Squadron students and RAF Air Cadets. There are 13 air experience flights across the UK that offer flights to up to 20,000 cadets each year. And this could be you if you are between 12 and 17 years old. Unlike the last full turn, this one is flown conventionally, exiting in the opposite direction to the entry. In the next manoeuvre, the 4-point roll, Bob delicately uses the rudder to support the nose above the horizon while flying at 90 degrees angle back. This unique banana yellow and black tutor was originally a trial paint scheme to provide high contrast, but has now become a favourite at air shows and been nicknamed the Bumblebee. One of our other display aircraft has the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund heart on its belly, seen since 2022 to celebrate this fantastic charity. The Benevolent Fund supports Royal Air Force personnel, air cadets and veterans whenever they are in need, and we're very proud to raise awareness for a charity that gives so much to the whole of the RAF family. For those of you that are considering going to university, there are 15 university air squadrons across the UK. Students on the university air squadrons are taught to fly the tutors by highly experienced military flying instructors. And the university air squadrons provide a huge opportunity for personal development, as well as a wide variety of adventure training in the UK and across the globe. As Bob pulls up into this quintessential loop, Bob is subjected to 5G, and he aims to pitch the aircraft around an imaginary circle in the sky. Even when inverted, the centrifugal forces keep him pressed into his seat. Today the Royal Air Force is recruited for Bob will now enter the final section of the display with another ballistic roll and half horizontal. I would like to take this moment to say a big thank you to our supporters this season. They are the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund, Squadron Prince and Babcock, who have provided much of the merchandise we're giving out at our stand this season. Tag the Royal Air Force Tutor display on social media so we can see your shots. If you look carefully, you should be able to see him waving, so please give him a big wave back. A big thank you to Midlands Air Festival for hosting us today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 2024 Royal Air Force Tutor Display!